Tokyo, Japan. We got in yesterday around like 5 p.m. It was a little bit hard to figure out the metro slash like train situation, but we got in here. We also went to a wrong location of our hotel, so we're staying at the Appa Hotel, and it's a chain hotel, kind of like the Hilton in the US. And so we went to a different location, but it wasn't far away. It was like 3 minutes walk apart from each other. So we got in last night, and then we just went straight to Shibuya to check out the Scramble Crossing. We walked along Shibuya Street and got McDonald's as our first meal, as well as tried Sapporo at a local spot. Today's more of our first full day, and we're going first to grab souffle pancakes at a Ginza local shop, and then after that we're gonna go to Sensoji Temple, and then straight to Takeshita street food to try just like the street food that I've heard about, like strawberry sandwiches, onigiri, and also like the strawberries on a stick. We did go to 7-Eleven last night, but the 7-Eleven that's closest to our hotel is actually relatively small, so I want to go to 7-Eleven that has more of the bigger things. And so we're doing that today, and if we have time we're gonna go thrift shopping. I forgot what the shop is called, but I think it's Hoshimata. I could be saying that wrong, but we're going to try to go thrift shopping first time. So our hotel, you have to put your key card in here to turn on all of the lights. Right when you walk in, there's a clothing rack on your right, and then there's a full-size mirror. There's a TV, which you can connect a smart TV to. There's the bed, which has all of the light system nearby as well. And then there's also a place to get ready slash eat, and a little fridge. I really love the bathrooms here in Japan because they all come with a heated toilet as well as a bidet situation. It's relatively small, but honestly super efficient and optimizes all of the space. And they also give you about like everything that you can think of, from like toothbrushes to bath towels, and then they even give us slippers, which was like such a bonus. Just got to Ginza. We went to Starbucks, and I got my mom the Where Are You Now mugs that I collect for her in every country that I visit. And now we're waiting to get seated at a place to try souffle pancakes. We went to another place, but the wait was super long, so we went to this one, and we're hoping to get seated soon. We are currently at Sensoji Temple. There's people here doing the essence. It's supposed to drive out the bad luck, and so people are doing that. We just got to Harajuku. We left Sensoji Temple, and there was various rituals there, and now we're aiming to go to Takeshita Street to try the strawberries on the stick, onigari, and also a strawberry sando. And then after that I want to go to like an animal cafe, and if he's still up for it, I'm going to try to drag him to Shimokaze. I'm forgetting the street for the thrifting stores, but that's the plan. So I got the grapes and the strawberries, and we're currently at Takeshita Street. just got back to our hotel and we went to so many places today actually. I think that after you get the hang of the metro's train station thing, it gets a little bit easier going around. So we started off going to Ginza, we went to Starbucks, and then right after we went to try souffle pancakes. The first place we went to is actually very popular and the wait time was like 2 hours and I was starving. So we went to a different place which is also super nice. It's called Bill's Ginza. Right after that we went straight to Sensoji Temple, and then we went to Takeshita Street, which honestly was overwhelming. Takeshita amongst the other street food places, well, all the street food places I feel like are very tight by design to be able to offer diverse like stores and foods and all of that. I did think that the Nakimose street food scene was better than Takeshita in regards of like there was just more variety, and I do regret not getting takoyaki at the Nakidose one, which I completely might be butchering that name, but that's the one next to, leads up to the Sensoji Temple. And then right after that we went to Takeshita. I did try to go to like a pig like a pig centered like animal zoo, but they were all booked up, and thankfully enough Harajuku allowed us to go in as a walk-in, so I was able to play with some chinchillas, an otter, a rabbit, and what was the other one, babe? The one that was spiky? Porcupine? Was it a porcupine?
It was a hedgehog.
Hedgehog. And so that was really fun. I enjoyed myself a lot. And then right after that we went straight to just go eat, and we were so lost, so we went...
no, it's a porcupine.
Oh, porcupine. But we went to go get sushi at like a traditional Japanese place. Typically in the US, when you order sushi, you just are given like the roll and then you pick the roll. Here in Japan, you sit, like all of the sushi kits, like, and I also don't know if this is just like a general universal thing or if it's just like specific to the one we went to in Harajuku, but essentially the sushi went around on a conveyor belt for the ones that you can just pick out, but then you sit down and you fill up a paper. Google Lens was not like doing us any favor, and we couldn't transcribe what the paper said, and then we also asked our server, and I don't think that our communication just like aligned. Thankfully enough though, there was an individual right next to me, right beside me. You're also seated around that conveyor belt. So on my left was my husband, and then on the right was the kind stranger who basically told me how to order, and he like explained each column, how you order by the number, the quantity, if you want wasabi or not, and then your table number. And then I indicated to him that I only eat sushi that's cooked or fried because I really don't like raw food. And so he told me that the ones that has the fire icon means that it's cooked. So if you ever see this, which you probably will not, thank you so much for helping me. He was very kind, and yeah, we were able to order. I like was full. It's so weird, like every time I eat sushi I feel full at the moment, but I have this like gut feeling in the back of my mind that I'm gonna get hungry again, and I'm there right now. You're standing on the cup of noodle I'm about to devour later on that I bought from 7-Eleven yesterday. But I'd say that for our first day it was a very successful one. I mean, we basically did like all of the things that I have split up into 2 itineraries, except the Kitazawa shopping, which I think we're just going to do tomorrow. So tomorrow we only really have a few things. We're just going to the Team Labs Planet Tokyo, which is an immersive art like installation here in Tokyo. And then after that we're going to try to get like lunch, probably trying to get ramen or Kobe beef or something along those lines. And then after we're just gonna go shopping and thrifting and all of that. If we have time, I'd ideally like to go also see Uniqlo in Ginza, because that one has the largest Uniqlo in the world, and I think there's like 5 floors. So I want to find something for my sisters and just family that's customizable, because here at Uniqlo you can customize items. So that's kind of my plan. That's kind of our plan. Good morning. It's our 3rd day. We went home super early yesterday. We were in bed by 6 p.m. and so today we have a goal of trying to stay out until like 8 p.m. ideally, but we don't have a lot of anything in our itinerary today. And I think yesterday partly of the reason why we were so tired was like we did a lot. I mean, we went to like 5 different locations, and today we're just going to one really, and then going thrift shopping at, let me actually check the name of it. I feel like I've been saying it wrong. We're going shopping at Shimokitazawa for vintage shopping, but our first primary and priority event today is the Team Labs Tokyo, and so we're doing that first. We're scheduled for 2 o'clock, but we can change our time earlier or later, so it just depends. But right now we're heading to get breakfast at probably Asakusa or Ginza, and then right after we're gonna go ahead to the museum, and then after that we're just going to grab lunch. We're aiming to get either ramen today or Kobe beef, and then after that we're gonna go to Shimokitazawa for vintage shopping. We are currently in the biggest Uniqlo in Japan. It has 5 floors, and they gave us a snack right when we got in. We went to Uniqlo, and his whole outfit right now is from Uniqlo. They had 5 floors of like Uniqlo, like that's the biggest Uniqlo I've ever been to. We went back to our hotel just to drop off what we bought, because we had like 2 bags full, kind of embarrassing. And then after that we went straight to here. We're on the way right now to Team Planet's Tokyo, and we'll be in the museum soon. Oh my god. Back home to our hotel room. So right after the museum we were super tired and we were cold, and so we went straight to get ramen in Ginza. We went to Ippudo Ginza. Highly recommend. 10/10. It was very good. And I was looking for this pastry. I was trying to look for it at Takeshita Street for this dessert specifically / pastry, and I found it near Ginza. It's the strawberry sando. Hopefully it can focus. It looks like that. And as a bonus I also got this other one, which is also strawberry, but it's like a different makeup. Like it looks like that. So we're gonna try that now. Oh my god, so cute. They put like a little frozen thing for my to go, since this is like pastries. But we're gonna give this a try test right now. Babe, do you want to try some of this?
No, thank you.
You're missing out. So, let's try it. I've heard really good things, but it just looks like, look at how that looks like. I'm not even a big strawberry person, but oh my god. Babe, try it. Babe, try it one bite.
No, it's
Babe, try it one bite.
I'm dead.
What?
No, like I'm like tired.
Also, it's so funny. We talked about it this morning, how we go out like super early because we wake up around like 6 a.m. We're out of the door typically around like 7 or 8. Today we were like, we had a late start at like 9 a.m. And we were talking about how our goal was to stay out late until 8 p.m. It's currently only 5:57. We didn't even make it to 6 p.m. and we were already tapped out. Right after ramen we were supposed to go to Shimokitazawa, and look for their vintage shops and like go thrifting, and we're back home. So we're gonna try again tomorrow, since tomorrow we don't really have anything on itinerary except Mario Kart at Shibuya, which is like we're gonna drive Mario Karts around Shibuya, but that's basically all we have for tomorrow. So we'll see you guys. It is the next day. We went Mario Kart street kart racing. Street car racing in Shibuya yesterday, and it was really fun. Right after, we went to go get Kobe beef, and we also tried Yamagata beef at a really good restaurant. We really appreciated it, especially this one. They greeted you every time you came in and every time you came out. He was also trying his little Japanese, you know, he was doing all the phrases.
Nice.
And so that was really fun. We came in last night and then I just went straight to sleep. He went out still a bit, and he said that he went to this really cool bar that was like themed by darts. I don't know. Anyway, today we decided to just kind of take a slower day, and we were supposed to go to Mount Fuji today, but since we still have 2 more days here, I figured today would just be more of a chill day. We're going to go get burgers right now, and then right afterwards we're gonna go to a shrine and maybe a castle. We'll just see kind of like how we're feeling, if we're tired or not. We're just really gonna go around and explore, and that's basically what we have for today. So we just got back from Mount Fuji. It was a very long trip. We went there and it was like a total of 3 hours getting there. It's an hour just to get to Shinjuku, and then after that we had to be on a bus for 2 hours, and that was a trip because we went, okay, so basically we bought one-way tickets for the bus to go to Choredo Pagoda, which is like a view that overlooks Mount Fuji. And then I was trying to buy round trip tickets, but the guy didn't understand what I was saying, and it was just a huge miscommunication, and we were kind of frantic because it was like 4:10 and the bus operates on like pre-booked tickets or if there's like room. So thankfully there was a guy that was like trying to help us there, and there was also another couple that didn't buy pre-booked tickets, and so when the bus driver came, it all worked out and we got home fairly late. We got in around like 6:30, and then we just ended up eating curry, chicken katsu curry in Shinjuku, and then did some shopping. Finally found a souvenir shop. It's so hard to find a souvenir shop here in Japan. So I got like my sisters a bunch of stuff. I got myself also like some face masks, and just really looking forward to going home tomorrow. Our checkout tomorrow is at 10:30 a.m. so I'm probably gonna be in meetings up until that time, and then our flight isn't until like later, so we're probably gonna like grab breakfast and then go straight to the airport. But this has been a very fun trip. This is the longest trip I've ever had. I mean, I've never really stayed in one country longer than 3 days, and so this was very long. And he learned, because when I was planning this trip I told him that we should just stay in Japan for how many days, babe?
2 to 3.
2 to 3 days. And then I told him like maybe we can go to Korea, and he was like, I just want to stay in one place. And so he learned, and you know,
Good,
yeah, it was really good. I don't regret it, but I'm just saying it's like very long. Like definitely like our 4th day we're like, all right, let's just sleep in, and that was like 2 days ago. We didn't do anything and we just stayed in, went out for burgers, went right back home, and that was it. But it was a really good trip and I had a lot of fun. What's your rating? What's your rating?
10 out of 10.
Arigato gozaimasu.